Good morning, my loving Tiffany Thinks family. How are you all? Today I woke up really early and it was really cold, so I jumped in the shower, had a very hot shower this morning, which is really nice, and I feel really snuggly. Today, I also cleaned the kitchen. Last night, I think we were just so tired. I didn't pick up the camera yesterday, but Matt and I, what were we doing? We just kind of had a lazy evening, and we don't really like to sleep when the kitchen is messy. We didn't even think about it and we just got straight into bed. So this morning, after my shower, I just cleaned up the kitchen, put the dishwasher on, and I feel good about it. The last time we spoke was when we went to London, when Matt and I went to London, and that was the last video. Honestly, we had the best time. I said to Matt, we need to kind of do more evenings like that, where we just go to a comedy show or just go and have some food, or just, you know, we need to kind of have things in the diary. And if I can't make it, that's okay, but it's just something to look forward to. It really did feel like a date night, and I think we both needed it. And the weather was unreal. It wasn't raining, it wasn't cold, it was just so nice. So really enjoyed it. If you didn't watch that video, you have no idea what I'm talking about. This morning, we've decided to go and see my nephew, my niece, my sister and my brother-in-law, just because I haven't seen them in a while. I'm so excited to see the kids. I really have missed them, so can't wait to see them. I actually could do a low ponytail, couldn't I? I can't do a kind of bun up in my hair, but I can do a low pony, which I just realised now. This whole time I've just been putting clips in my hair. Lip choice for today is this Clarins lip oil. I got it, I think it was last year, so I don't know if I'm meant to be using this. This is in the shade number 9. It's really, it's a deep colour, and I don't absolutely love the Clarins lip oils, but where this is kind of a deep autumn colour, I thought I'll try it on today, and it's really nice. I don't know, I think with the Clarins lip oil, for me, it makes my lips even more dry. You know the big jumbo one? That one I don't love because it makes my lips more dry. I'll try this one because it might be a different formula, because it's a different shade. When I put it on, I instantly like the colour. I need to try out some darker lipsticks for colder months. I'm definitely more of a lip gloss kind of gal, but I think I want to kind of experiment with darker lipsticks. It just means that I can do what Amma does, just put on lipstick and be done. This is hanging off. Basically, this is the pick line. Actually, might put this inside here because my niece might start pulling it. I'm going to wear a big jumper on top anyways. You know how I told you this year the Christmas tree is going to be blue? We got this with gold, so it's the blue and gold theme. So I ordered this and got 2 of these. This was from a garden centre. I can't remember. I just typed it in. I wanted to see blue and gold Christmas tree inspiration pictures, and this came up on the side like a little ad. So I clicked on it. It worked, the ad worked for me, and I got it. Really excited by this. I'm going to make sure I have enough blue baubles, because I've got rose gold, I've got gold, red. I don't actually have enough blue, so I am going to collect some over the next couple of weeks, just so that my tree is going to be nice and full. I love a full Christmas tree. I don't like when even if there's a gap. I think it's because of Amma. Amma, whenever even growing up, she would always fill every kind of little area on the Christmas tree. And so because of that, I think for me, I want to make sure that our tree is full. So I'm gonna do 2 Christmas trees this year. I know this sounds crazy because I don't know if many people are thinking about Christmas, but I've been thinking about Christmas since September. So yeah, I've decided we're doing 2 Christmas trees, just like before, and we'll do 1 gold and red and 1 blue and gold. those are the themes for this year, if anyone is wondering. But it's making me really happy, and also it's just a nice distraction from everything, just to focus on Christmas, and that's kind of how I'm justifying my thought processes. I used to work here long time ago, a very, very long time ago. We are 5 minutes away from my sister's. It took us a little bit longer this time, and that's because there's roadworks and there's traffic. The motorway, something was going on, so it actually took longer, which we didn't really anticipate. But Matt and I have been yap the whole time. I don't even know how we got here, because
I've been yapping, you've been listening.
No, we've both been yapping, both of us. We've just been, and the thing is, it's the same. We've been talking about the same thing. It's not, oh, we've changed topics since we left home to here.
No, there was 2 topics.
Was there 2 topics? No, but it's all centered around the one thing. We've been talking about business proposition.
Nah.
It's actually quite an interesting conversation, but it shows how it just shows how adult we are. We're in the park.
And look how tall I am.
Look who I'm with. We're together.
Are you videoing?
I am. Look at his under eye. Ella scratched him by accident. It's a little bit later. It's actually lunchtime, and whenever we're around this area, because where we live there's no Sri Lankan foods, like you can't get vegetarian rolls or mutton rolls, so we decided to stop over and stock up on some mutton rolls. We're going to Spicy Ceylon. Spicy Ceylon. So when we went in, the man was so kind. He said, hold on a few moments because it's going to be fresh. There's some that just sit out there. And I've said this before, whenever you go to a Sri Lankan restaurant, always ask for the fresh batch. Even if you have to wait a few moments, just say, please, can I have a fresh roll? I didn't even need to say that today. He said, just wait a few moments, you'll get a fresh batch. So this is different from the one that we had before, because this one's really full, and I like this one because it's got a lot of potato in it. Here you go, darling. Do you want this one? It's hot. They're all so hot. Look at that. It's nice and crunchy.
This one, I think, yeah, for sure.
Cheers.
Go you back. Is that hot?
Mm-mm. Oh my! I can't even explain to you what that bite means to me right now. Can you hear that crunch? That's some ASMR there for you.
Not a vibe.
Fantastic. So you've got this crunchy outer layer, and then inside you've got this goodness of potato and meat and gooey. It's just amazing.
That's got flavour too though.
Mmm, spice.
Uh-huh.
But it's not overpowering at all. Who do I think I am? Do you know what? I'm eating now because when I have chemo again, I'm going to lose my appetite. So I'm just eating whatever I want right now. That's pretty accurate there. Potato, a little meat piece. Personally, I grew up on Sri Lankan food and it's my favourite kind of food.
Unreal. What do you think?
My friend is coming over, so we went to university together, and you would have seen him because he's been on loads of my YouTube videos. Yeah, so if you've been here for a long time, you would have definitely seen him. Matt and I, we absolutely love him. He's just such good energy, such good vibes. And we're going to have pizza tonight, not Domino's. We're going to probably have fancy pants, you know, wood oven pizza. Reason why I said not Domino's is when my friend and I, when we used to go to uni together, I used to make him come with me to the library when everyone else would be going out. This was in the last year. I would say, please come with me, I'll teach you, we'll study together. And we used to order Domino's, and we used to order it to the library and we take it upstairs and eat it. I don't know if you're allowed to do that. I don't know if you were allowed to do it, but we did it. And so whenever we kind of meet, we always talk about us doing that. And we so Domino's used to be our thing, but we're not going to do Domino's tonight. We're going to do kind of fancy pants, thin pizza. His partner couldn't come today, but he said he's going to pop in after work. Yesterday I sent him a message to say bring cozy clothes, so then after work instead of staying here with a shirt. You want to be cozy, right? That's my thought process. Wherever I go anywhere, I just want to feel cozy. So I said to him, why don't you bring some clothes after? You can get changed, and all three of us, we can have a cozy evening in. Tomorrow, I have to go to the hospital to see the doctor, because I think the doctor needs to see how I am, and then also do a blood test. And then when everything comes back as for okay, because I think they need to check infection level and everything, and I feel fine, so then the doctor will sign me off for my next lot of chemo. So I feel good, you know. I feel a lot like me, and I know when I have chemo again, it's gonna knock me out, because I was not expecting the first one to be so strong and for me to feel it straight away. So I am kind of dreading the second lot of chemo, but I'm hoping my body is getting used to having chemo in the body. I'm hoping I'm hoping my body is used to it now, because I've had it once. I'm hoping that the side effects aren't too bad. Last time I didn't want to leave my bed. I was just so, I wasn't feeling like me at all. So hoping this time that's not the case. You know what I have been doing? When I am feeling good and I need to take a break from the screen or watching TV, I've just been reading. I actually ordered another book. Oh, my phone's ringing. See you, bye. He's on his way, which is great, really good. My phone has been going on and on and on. I just keep getting notifications, emails, this, that, this. So I need to kind of turn my notifications off. I think after 5 o'clock, I should just turn everything off, like all the notifications, because I have been on the laptop quite a bit today, on both screens actually today, just getting bits and bobs done. So I also wanted to show you the book that I got. Hold on, I haven't actually even opened it. This is actually a recommendation from you. So some of you told me, you know how I loved The Housemaid? So told me to get The Inmate, and I'm so excited to read it. It's by Frida McFadden. It's the same author as The Housemaid. So I will update you if you're following me on my Tiffany Thinks Book Club page. Then you'll know what I think about it. I don't know if I'm going to read this next, but keep a lookout, because apparently this is meant to be very, very good. Have you read The Teacher? Apparently The Teacher's meant to be really good too. But initially, when I started off saying I don't want to read thriller, I don't want to read anything too scary, and then now I'm absolutely obsessed with thriller / fantasy. My phone. Anybody do a dance like this when they get a new book? I was saying, I'm getting addicted to that thriller, fantasy book life. And that never used to be me. I'm more of a cheesy, you know. I don't know, there's something that's changed in me, and I'm not finding it scary anymore. I'm finding it exciting, so let me know what you're reading, and let me know any book recommendations here or on my Tiffany Thinks Book Club page. Let me know, because I am in my reading era. I've made the place a little bit cozy, got the candles on, got the lamps on, and I've got snacks. I've been saving this, look at this, chocolate souffle. So there's two, so Matt and I can share, and I don't really want this. I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm not a big chocolate brownie souffle kind of girl, so I know Matt and my friend will love this. So this you have to put in, is it the oven? Sorry, hold on, let me read this. Air fryer. You can also put this in the air fryer. Would it be nicer? I think it might be nicer in the oven, so we can have this for dessert. Yeah, whenever we meet each other, we always get chocolate, you know, the Cadbury's chocolate fingers, because again, it reminds us of uni, and whenever we used to meet each other at uni, we used to kind of eat lots of chocolate fingers. So that's another thing we do. I actually didn't buy any chocolate fingers, I completely forgot. I'm gonna look in the snack cabinet. No, I definitely don't have any chocolate fingers. Do you know what? I might run into the shops and get some. Yeah, I'm gonna do it because I still have time. I quickly just went to the corner shop and I got it. I was gonna leave it, but then I thought, you know what, we can't break the tradition. So I got 2 boxes of fingers. Just got 2 boxes because we'll go through this.
Like a South East London move.
What did he do? What did he do? Oh, Karen, but you didn't need to do that.
Oh, I'm glad that Tiff got 2 boxes.
We'll go through it so quickly.
It's gonna get,
That's gonna be gone within 2 minutes. That's out.
It looks so.
It's short, isn't it?
Like healthy, isn't it? Unlike my hair, which is non-existent.
That's garlic bread with cheese.
Oh, I'm do another re-up on this, mate.
Oh,
Wow.
Camembert.
That's delicious.
That's the vegetarian.
That's not enough for you there.
Yeah, that's what I said what time you close. Oh,
Wow.
half and half.
Oh,
That looks
you kidding?
unreal.
Buzzing.
Ooh.
Yeah?
We need to be.
I'm actually excited about this pizza. I don't usually get excited like this, but I think it's because it's fresh from the oven, so it's piping hot.
Do you know what we need?
Piping hot. Yeah.
Is
Pizza cutter.
A Domino's dip.
Oh, like the garlic dip.
Yeah.
Do we have anything in the fridge?
That's so good.
Oh. Good morning, my loving Tiffany Thinks family. It's the next day. We had a really lovely evening last night. It was quite a late night actually. We didn't get into bed till really late and it was just a lovely evening. We were yap. We were just talking away, laughing away, and yeah, just the best evening. I have an appointment with the doctor and then blood test after, and I think if everything's okay, they'll sign me off for the next chemo. I also need this all sorted out for this week. This needs to be done every week, just kind of a clean and a flush just to make everything's okay before chemo starts. So we need to do that today too. I'm wearing we got this t-shirt. I'm actually wearing the t-shirt today, even though it's cold outside. I just thought it's just easy to access the pic, you know, so I just thought I'll wear this today and then wear a jacket on top. I need to wash my hair, but I'll do that tonight. I do get asked questions like, is anything happening with the hair? Have you noticed any hair loss, any patches? Nothing yet, but the doctor said it usually happens after 6 weeks. So I've just done my first lot of chemo. Would it be my third lot of chemo? I think that's when I might notice things with my hair. I have a lot of hair, so we'll just kind of see. If it's patches, I don't know, even with my eyebrows, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not doing anything to it. I'm not threading it, I'm not waxing it, I'm not doing anything, just because in my head, I'm thinking, I have a lot of hair on my eyebrows. I don't have the longest lashes and I don't have the thickest lashes, but if I lose hair around this area, well, my eyebrows, I just feel like I have a lot of it, so you know, but with my eyelashes I don't have a lot, so if I lose that, that's fine. I can't really do much about that. But with my eyebrows, where I've let it grow out so much, usually I would go and get it done and get it threaded and things, but I'm thinking absolutely no, I'm going to let it grow as much as it can, and then if it falls out, I've got a lot of it for it to fall, you know, so I might be able to draw it in with a pencil, get eyebrow products, you know, that I can just draw in. So nothing yet. I think it's too soon for me to notice anything, which is okay. I haven't really been thinking about it a lot, but I'm thinking it's one of those things, you know, if it happens, and with the chemo fully, it's just one of those side effects, but I just have to get on with it, you know. I haven't had anything to eat, and that's because I'm not hungry yet. Not hungry, and I don't want to feel sick, so not eating yet. This appointment shouldn't take too long, so I'll just make myself eggs or something when I come back. I'm worried to eat right now because I don't want to feel sick on the way. I need to get to the hospital. That's the aim right now. I've woken up with really nice calm energy today, and I'm also thinking, my darling, when I made banana bread, he said to me, Tiffany, can you bake a vanilla loaf cake? And I said, yeah, of course I can. So I'm thinking I'm going to do that for him today, so that when he comes home from work, he'll have a nice little fresh loaf vanilla cake. He said he's just really craving that with a cup of tea. He said it when I made the banana bread, and I noted it down in my head, and I thought, right, I'm going to do that for him. Do you know what's inspiring me to bake right now? Watching Great British Bake Off. Honestly, it always inspires me to bake, but I can't bake on that level. I just love watching it, and then it inspires me to make my little chocolate cake or little cupcakes, and I need to kind of do something that I've never done before. Maybe I could do what's a little bit more complicated. Victoria sponge? Is that complicated? I don't think so, because that's just, what's a bit more? Let me know if you bake and you think, you know what, you should bake this. It takes a little bit more of your time, but it tastes yummy. I don't know, I feel like I really stick to the lemon drizzle cake, the cupcakes, the banana bread. Banana bread is something I bake all the time, and it's just so easy, but I never branch out to bake anything else. I don't know, I'm thinking I should do something else, something I've never baked before, so leave me some recommendations. Trying to find a car parking spot, and it's raining now. Typical. Oh, I think I can park in here. I think my car will fit in. I think it should be okay. It's a spot, but it's a tiny spot, so my tyre's going to be up on the pavement. Should be okay, hopefully. Oh no. It's getting heavier. You know what, I was driving in and it wasn't raining. As soon as I get to the car park, healing rain. Oh, this is probably the worst parking I've ever done. Oh my goodness, that's awful parking, that. Tiffany? I completely forgot my book. How could I forget my book? Oh, it's going to be a little bit of a wait. It's quite busy today. Loads of people. Blood test and PICC line done. Just going to wait on the doctors now. I'm in the room waiting for the doctor to come in now. This is the last bit and then I get to go home. I feel drained out. I genuinely thought in the waiting area that I was going to fall asleep, and I've kept doing this. And then anytime the nurse would come out and call someone's name, I would always think, oh, is that me? I would be like, oh. I think this appointment with the doctors is just to see how I'm getting on with the first lot of chemo, and it's just a little catch up. This is the room, this is the door I came in, and then there's an extra chair there, but the doctor will sit there and the computer's over there. So if you're wondering what the little room inside looks like. I wasn't very organised today. I didn't bring my water bottle or my reading book. I'm finally out. Hopefully my car is okay, because I did park it a bit. It's kind of on the pavement, so hopefully no one's given me a ticket. The car parking spot's tiny, and my car, not that my car is big, I'll show you, it's really bad parking. It's awful, I can see it now, and if I was a ticket man or lady, I would give myself a ticket, because that is bad parking. I am so glad it stopped raining and the sun's out now. I went in and it was pouring down. The good thing about the waiting area, I was thinking about this whilst I was sitting there. You know, the waiting area is actually lovely. The chairs are all nicely spread out. It's actually really nice because you're not on top of each other, and they haven't done it in a way where it's lined, so we're all stacked in lines. It's all kind of spread out, and it's actually a lovely hospital. Everyone has their little corner, and you're not on top of each other, you're not sitting right next to anyone. It's actually really kind of spacious, and I think they've really thought about, because this Oak Centre is a new area of the hospital, they've really thought about all the details, and I really appreciate it. It's very, very good. I need to go and get petrol. Whoopsie, the petrol sign's come up. It's okay, I still have enough to get me to the petrol station. Didn't even tell you what, so the doctor basically just wanted to kind of have a catch up, see how things are, how the side effects were, and I said to her, after the chemo, I kind of felt so exhausted, wasn't hungry, very emotional, and then after 4 or 5 days, I felt a little bit more upbeat, and I told her sometimes the thought of food makes me go, ooh, but she said that's quite normal, and if I feel sick to take the anti-sickness, and she signed me off for the next lot of chemo, which is fantastic. We're on to the next one. I might actually stop over at a Starbucks and get a cool lime. I might do, because it's on the way home, and your girl is craving a cool juice, like a cold ice cool lime would be fantastic right now. I might even get a little toasty because I'm hungry and just gonna eat something, you know. I'm really hungry now. I didn't expect to be here for this long, but they had to wait for my blood test results before I could see the doctor. My CA99 number, that hasn't come back this week, but last week it was over, what number was it? I wrote it down, hold on. The CA99 is at 371. So I'd like to see what number it's at after, so you know where I've had chemo now, I'd like to see if that number goes down a little bit, that would be great. 371 is so high. But then there's people that are in their thousands, so it's still quite, it is a high number. If you know about CA99, you know that's outside the normal. It's basically a tumour number, so they check tumour markers, and it's above normal. No, it's not in the normal range, but it's okay. Chemo might change that. I'll know when I come in for the chemo. I'm going to ask the nurse what number it's at. It takes a little bit longer to get that number, and I don't want to wait around just to find out the tumour marker number. I'll find out when I get chemo, if that makes any sense. I have about 25 miles left in my tank, but I always panic whenever the sign, or if I'm close to, I don't usually let it get so low, but I think I wasn't paying attention. So when the sign came up for, you know, you need to get some petrol, I'm like, oh my goodness, but I'm here now. Raining again, and I'm thinking I'll just go home and make myself a toast and eggs, because I don't really want to get wet in the rain. Although I am very hungry. It's going to take me about 20 minutes to get home, so rather than stopping over, getting a Starbucks, I'm just going to go home and have food at home. This is why whenever Matt knows there's a hospital day, he's always like, Tiffany, we need a packed lunch, because we always get hungry. After the hospital, we're always so hungry. So this is a lesson to me that next time, even if I'm not hungry in the morning, I will pack a little snack box with a sandwich and crisps, and at least I won't be thinking about food, you know. Look at the rain. Is it too yellow? I think it might be too yellow. I don't want to put the main light on and then I put this lamp on. This is the lamp I kind of put on in the evenings just to, I like lamps. I don't know what it is. Main lights doesn't give cozy vibes, you know. I'm all about the cozy evenings, lamps on, candles. that's the kind of energy I like in the evenings because it really sets me up to have a good night's sleep. I am so tired today. I think it's because we had a late night last night, but I just feel, I think it's definitely going to be an early night. I came home and I ate because I was so hungry. I'm glad I didn't stop off anywhere to get food because it was pouring down with rain, and I'm just glad I just drove straight home, had food at home, and then I started baking a cake. It is super easy to do. I think I put everything together in less than 5 minutes. This is nice because the place smells incredible. It's just nice to bake something, especially because Matt's coming home now. He's gonna open the front door and it's just gonna smell so nice. It's just gonna smell like a cake, and I love that for him. I was also thinking about, you know, I was saying, oh, my CEA markers, not the CEA, the CA99 markers, they're all quite high, and I was talking about it briefly in the car when I got in. I kind of spoke about it, and then I kind of, thinking about it now, I shouldn't worry too much about the numbers. I've only had one lot of chemo. I'm hoping after a few more, that number will come down. I just can't believe it's in the 300 range. That is quite a big number for me. I think the last time I remember I was in around the 200 mark, which was still high. 300, over 300 does, I'm just hoping in a few weeks when we get more blood tests. I get blood tests done regularly. Every week I'm getting blood tests done. So it's too soon to see if the chemo is working, and I don't know the results of today's blood test, so I will only find that out when I go to have my chemo next. So, but I'm not going to get upset if the number goes up or if it doesn't change. I'm not going to think too much about it because I need to allow the chemo to work, right? So it is important that I write down, I have been writing down my tumour markers. I just write down the number. I always want to see what the lowest was and what the highest is, but I'm definitely at my highest number, CA99, highest number right now. But it is what it is. It's out of my control. I just have to kind of go through the chemo and then just pray and hope for the best. I just can't focus on that right now, and it was playing on my mind in the car when I was driving. I spoke to you, then I turned the camera off and I was thinking about it. So I'll let you know when I have my next chemo. I'm gonna ask the nurse, so I'll let you know what the number is the next time. I'm gonna check the oven. It's not time yet, but I just want to see what it's looking like. It's very nice. Look at that. I don't know if it's in focus. How long do I have left on here? 23 minutes. No, last time when I baked the banana bread, it was squashed at the top because what had happened is I just put the loaf in and I didn't think about the fact that it's going to rise up, and so it became smushy at the top of the oven. So this time I made sure to put it right in the middle and not at the top. If you watch that video when I baked that banana bread. Ooh.
Alright?
Yeah, for you. I got a surprise for you.
Oof, smell. What is that?
It's the thing you asked
Sponge.
for. Yeah, vanilla sponge.
Unreal. Wow.
Do you want to get into cozy clothes?
Yeah.
I'm really happy. Matt said he's buzzing about that. It's a tick, tick, tick. Matt said, can you cut me a little slice? He said he wants to have it whilst it's warm. I'm going to use my bread knife.
Oh, this looks very good cake, by the way. What do you think?
I don't know.
Oof.
Wow. Yeah, it's still a little bit warm.
Looks unreal, by the way. That's all I wanted.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Is it too sweet?
No. Perfect. That is all I wanted. Oh my god. Honestly. Trust me, you don't need anything else. Unreal.
How much would you pay?
Fiver.
£5 for a slice? Wow. It costs less than that to make. Let me try a little bit. I was
Honestly, unreal.
Let's
You
try.
have a bit of this, yeah?
I just want a little bit because I'm going to have dinner. I'm hot. I think I'm like a bit blushing. Oh, it's really spongy.
It's good cake, honestly, it's good.
Cheers, everyone.
That with a cup of tea, come on.
You don't need icing or anything. That's perfect.
Yeah, no icing, no jam, nothing. Just keep it like that. No lemon, no banana.
But this is boring. Like, this is a bit boring.
No, right.
Very
I
good.
was telling everyone I want to start baking a bit more complicated things. This is very basic.